This guy, let's call him Mayor. Mayor has a great life. He's the mayor of Ogde, this town in France. This town is actually the swinger capital of the world. I guess everyone there just be smashing. Sounds like fun. But as fun as that sounds, not everything is going so great for Mayor. Because his dad passed away a few years back, and Mayor wants nothing more than to communicate with his dad one last time. He gets to do just that. He reaches out to a psychic medium for help. Her name's Sophia. Of course, Sophia is like, yeah, I can communicate with the dead. I can totally help you talk to your dad. And awesome. They get together and they hold some seance, probably with candles and all that shit. Sophia starts to channel the spirit of Maher's father. Maher can hear his father's actual voice for the first time in years, and this is life-changing for him. Except Sophia is full of shit. She isn't actually talking to the dead. She's actually using her rather impressive ventriloquism skills to make her voice sound like the mayor's deceased father. And poor Mayor, he wants to believe so bad that he falls for this scam, and he believes that he's talking to the spirit of his dad. And so he keeps these sessions with Sophia going regularly. He meets up with her, and she does her fake psychic mumbo-jumbo, and he gets to talk to his dad. And he's happy. Sophia even starts doing these psychic sessions over the phone. I guess one day, Mayor will just be chilling at home, and he'll suddenly get a phone call from his dead dad. Hey, how are you doing, son? Which that doesn't even make sense to me. That has got to be the laziest ghost I've ever heard of. Sorry, son, I can't float over to where you are. I have to call you from the afterlife. That's ridiculous. But anyway, Mayor is just relieved to be communicating with his father. Over time, he grows really be grateful to Sophia for helping him do this. Here's the thing about Sophia. She's twice divorced and has 6 kids, and that's fine. But that is a lot of mouths to feed on a single income. And so Sophia, she comes up with a plan to leverage Mayor's gullibility to make sure she and her family are taken care of financially. And so then, one day, Mayor gets a phone call, and it's from an unknown number. And he picks it up, and the voice on the other end is, "Hello, Mayor. It's Archangel Michael." Now, if you don't know who the Archangel Michael is, it's this mythological creature from religious lore. Since Mayor has been talking to his dead father pretty regularly on the phone, when he gets a call from Archangel Michael, he doesn't really question it. Archangel Michael is like, "Mayor, I need you to protect and take care of Sophia and her family." Mayor's like, "All right." Now, obviously, this isn't really some mythological creature calling him on the phone. It's just Sophia using her voice acting skills to put on a fake voice and trick him. Regardless, poor Mayor falls for it again. He starts helping Sophia and her family financially in all kinds of ways. On top of paying her regularly for her psychic services, he starts having his chauffeur drive her kids to school. He starts paying their kids tuition. He pays to have her kitchen renovated. He pays to get her a new porch. He treats her and her kids to luxury vacations to Thailand and the Polynesian Islands. And when Sophia gets engaged to a man, Mayor goes ahead and pays for her whole-ass wedding, which cost $80,000, or about $90,000. Now, here's the thing about all this money Mayor has been spending on this fake psychic. Mayor isn't really a super rich guy, so he has to get this money in some other way. He starts leveraging his local business connections to get people to do the work for free. These local businesses, they're afraid. They don't want to lose their contracts with the mayor's office, so they all agree to do all this work for Sophia for free. When Mayor actually needs to pay for some of these gifts to Sophia, he has his mayoral staff create fake invoices for the cost, meaning the taxpayers are actually the ones paying for all of Sophia's shit. This crazy symbiotic relationship on for 4 years. During that time, Mayor gets thousands of phone calls from spirits beyond the grave, aka Sophia putting on a fake voice. These spirits convince Mayor to hire Sophia's family members to work for the city, and they get Mayor to hire her husband and 5 other members of her family, and some of her friends get hired to work on his council. I know it sounds crazy, but Sophia's psychic medium ventriloquism scam seems to be working really well. Until one day, Mayor's estranged wife, she somehow discovers that Mayor has been embezzling all these city funds to pay for all of Sophia's needs. So estranged wife immediately goes to the police to report him. Police are like, sacre bleu, or whatever the hell French police say. The French police, they look into it, and they end up wiretapping Mayor's phone, and they start listening into all his calls. Pretty quickly, they start hearing all these phone calls he's allegedly getting from mythological creatures and spirits beyond the grave. They're like, what the fuck? Of course, they trace those calls, and all those calls aren't coming from the afterlife. They're coming from Sophia's phone. They bring Mayor in and Sophia in for questioning, and they press Sophia. And it's not long before she cracks, and she admits that it's all a scam. They arrest Mayor, and they arrest Sophia. And I couldn't find mugshots of them. Here's Mayor in real life, and here's Sophia in real life. They're both charged with all kinds of things, and they're both in jail waiting on their trials. But Sophia actually had to be moved to solitary confinement because apparently the other prisoners were accusing her of witchcraft, and they were beating the shit out of her. That's not very nice.